Hi there, it's Donna from Taffy Crafting. I've got a nice, quick, very layered project for you today. You would have seen from the picture on the thumbnail that I'm using monochrome again with a splash of colour, and so I just want this to be a quick video. It's late at night when I'm filming this. I just got in from work and it's, what time is it? It's about 10:15 and I am ready for bed. So I'm just going to do a very quick project just while I chat away. If you like my projects and you've just stumbled across me today, then and you like paper crafting or any type of crafting and like to either paper craft yourself, or if you like to watch other people paper craft, I know people that watch and never do. So if you like these, come and hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and during February, because it's been a bit mad during January and I've been trying to do a craft every day, and I have filmed a YouTube video almost every day throughout January. It's going to slow down a little bit in February and I'm going to be making a little bit less, but really focusing more on the quality rather than the quantity. That's what I'm going to be looking at. So come and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified. But I think what I'm planning to do in February is to have videos that release on a Tuesday, a Thursday and a Sunday. That's what I'm planning to do, and I'm going to have a lot of showing you how to produce things from scratch. So if you wanted to make a box for a particular size, there's a lot of demonstrators that they will make projects and they'll give you all the dimensions for that box, but if that doesn't fit what you want to pack, then that's not going to be any good for you. So what I want to do is try and give you some idea during February as to how you actually adapt your gift box to, or gift bag, to your gift. So watch out for that. That's going to be coming in February, and I'm going to start planning for that at the weekend. So watch this space. So the layering I'm going to do in this, so I've got 4 pieces of Whisper White cardstock, and these measure 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 square. And what we're going to do with each of those, let's just put that to one side. I'll give you the measurements for that in a second. There is no blog post to go with this, not at the moment anyway. You might stumble across this a little bit later, and there is, or if you're stumbling across this on sometime on Friday, Thursday or Friday at the end of January, then at some point in the next few days there will be a blog post. So with each of the squares, so this one is 1 3/4 inches square in Whisper White, and at each opposite corner I want to round those, and I'm using the Detail Trio punch. I'll try and get some links to all of these products as well. So that corner, flip it around, and you're going to do the opposite corner. And we'll do that with all 4 of those white pieces. A little bit of stamping on the back of that one. That was a scrap. That was a scrap piece. No one's going to see that because I'm going to stick some card and DSP on top of that. I love doing this sort of thing at night because, you know, 2 nights a week I work late. I don't come home till about 9:30, 9:45, and this is what I like to do to wind down, because it's taken me an hour to get home from work. So I've had an hour's drive and I just need to just chill and unwind a bit, and this is what I like to do. I like to craft. It's a great way of unwinding. So let's go back to my card base. This has been a 5 7/8 by 8 1/4 inch Whisper White cardstock. You can use any colours, you know, whatever your favourite colours are. I've scored down the long side at 4 1/8, and then I've put a piece of basic black cardstock on my card front. That basic black measures 4 inches by 5 3/4. So I'm just going to layer these and just show you what I want to do with them. So the pointy bits are going to go in the middle, and I want to keep my design quite high up on this card. I came across this design on Pinterest. I was just kind of flicking through, and this design caught my eye, and I don't know who originally came up with it. I wish I did. So what I want to do is just excuse me, layer these to see what I'm going to do with them. So just by rounding each side, we're kind of putting together a flower. Does that look like a flower to you? Maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Then I've got 4 pieces of basic black. These measure 1 5/8 by 1 5/8 square, and I've done the same. I've just rounded 2 opposite corners, and then they're going to fit on there like that. We'll put it all together in a second. Like that. It's all moving about, but never mind. So they're going to fit on there like that. Let's put the other one on quickly. And then what I'm going to do off camera is glue them. And then you can see what the final effect is. I just wanted to get an idea of what it would look like. So there's really monochrome. And then I took a piece of DSP and what I did is I took a strip of it that was 1.5 inches wide, and then I cut down that I think 4 times to get 4 pieces 1.5 inch square. But that wasn't really the right thing to do. What I should have done was got a piece of DSP 3 inches by 3 inches and then just cut it in half lengthways and widthways, and so that I'd got it just so that it had the whole picture and you've split it. So I mucked up with that a little bit, but there we are. Every day's a school day. So I've done the same. I've rounded each corner, but you've got to be careful what corner you round. So cut out your squares, get them in the right order, and then make sure that you are rounding. So what I'm trying to say is that you're keeping the corners in the middle. That's what I meant to say. Came out wrong. So that's going to go in there like that. Now, if I'd properly thought about it, I would have done the 3 inch square, cut it, and there we go. But I didn't. So that's what it looks like. And we're also going to put a sentiment on there as well. And I'm just going to get a sentiment just on white cardstock to go at the bottom. This is a very, very basic card, very, very simple, just because I haven't got time to do anything complicated. So I've just got a piece of Whisper White cardstock. I don't know what width I want this. 3 inches. Let's go 3.5. Let's just push the boat out. Let's just go 3.5 inches. Oh, that's 2.5. Let's go 3.5 inches even. Dear, it's been a long day. And I find myself saying that a lot. It's been a long day. I should stop moaning. And then we're going to cut this one. I think we're going to have this. What should we have it? Let's start off with 1 inch. Let's see what we get with that. I haven't even picked the sentiment yet. Inch. That's too big. Get off. Right. What shall we have? So I'm looking at my sentiments now, trying to get a bit of inspiration. And this card it's not traditionally a birthday card. Let's have a look. I'm looking at Beauty Abounds. No, that's not going to do it. I'll find one. When I'm gluing, I'll find one. I think we'll find a big one. Now I'll show you what I'm going to do with this. We're also going to round this, but on all 4 corners. So same thing. Pop my card in there. Oh, that's not rounded that very well. I felt that move actually when as I punched it. That's better. Oh, do we want to do the same with that? Oh, let's try. I think that's too thick. It's the right width. It's definitely the right width. I got that right. That was a pure guess. I don't know. I kind of feel that I need some layering on it. It's going to stay like that now, but I think what I'll do is I will stamp my sentiment, whatever that's going to be, in lovely lipstick. So I need to make a decision. I absolutely need to make a decision. So I found my decision. You watch everything fall down. No, it's going to stay there. So Beautiful You, absolutely stunning, stunning stamp set. Oh gosh, got no words today. So let's go with Life Looks Beautiful on You. Gotta find it. Where is it? No, that's not it. It's going to be in the other one. Right, it's in the other stamp set. So I ended up changing my mind several times. I've got this one, a big congratulations and best wishes to you. Let's go with that. I couldn't decide. Could not decide. But I'm going to stamp this in Lovely Lipstick. And Lovely Lipstick is just a really deep, vibrant, it's almost like a mix between red and pink. It's lovely. So there's my sentiment on my stamp. Get me ink out. And just line that up as best you can without getting my head in shot. That might be a bit low down. Oh no, that's fine. I can cope with that. So now to start the construction. So I'm going to put that to one side while the ink dries, and we will start to construct this. So let's get my squares. They're not even squares anymore, are they? They're kind of like, they're leaves. They just look like leaves now. So here we go. Let's see how quickly I can do this. I can get some glue out of my pot. So it's just got a very small border all the way around it. So while the ink is wet, while the glue is wet, you then want to just start then constructing and just kind of wiggling it about to make sure that it's in place. So let's just get that on there like that. And that's one done. And very quickly put the others together. So the DSP that I'm using here is the Peaceful Poppies. It's proved extremely popular, kind of sold out almost straight away when it was available for pre-order to Stampin' Up demonstrators. It just absolutely flew out of the door. I'm not sure Stampin' Up were quite prepared for just how popular this was going to be. And so they very swiftly got some more produced, thankfully. Oh, that goes that way. I'm trying to get these the right way around. There we are. Let's just quickly do this one. And the Peaceful Poppies DSP is part of the collection in the mini catalogue, which went live right at the beginning of January. And you can buy it in a bundle with some dies if you want to. I don't know why I tend not to go for dies. But what I'm going to do in the next couple of weeks, I'm transforming my spare room, which was my son's old room, and I'm going to turn that into my craft room. And we're kind of partway there because he's moved back in again, and he's going to use that with me as his kind of place where he has all his computer and things. So a new craft room is coming. And it means that I can have my big shot out all the time. And maybe once my big shot is out all the time, I might then be able to purchase some more dies, start purchasing dies. I have one set of dies, and start to do some more die cutting. But those of you that watch me regularly know that I do a lot of videos that are specifically designed for beginners. A lot of beginner crafters don't even know where to start. I remember being at that point and just didn't know where to start. So that's what my videos are kind of aimed towards, the beginner crafter. So your first one that I'm going to glue down, so you've kind of got to get your placement just right first. See, that needs to go over that way a little bit more. Yeah, I'm going to go with that and then get that down. You kind of have to make a decision and go with it. Once your first one's down, and you're quite certain that it's straight, then the rest can follow suit. You could, if you wanted to, use dimensionals to put these on and raise it a bit. I normally use dimensionals for a lot of my projects, but I think for this one there is enough layers going on here for it to not warrant having dimensionals on it. But you know, it's entirely up to you. Would have been a darn sight quicker if I'd used dimensionals, but we'll stick with this for now. And then our last one with my little bit of stamping going on there. And then there's the last one, just making sure that that is in place. And then I'm just going to put my sentiment on there, like that. If I had some lovely lipstick ribbon, I probably would have put that on there as well, but I don't even know if we sell lovely lipstick ribbon. I don't think we do. So there's my sentiment. So just to jazz that up a little bit, you know what I'm going to do. We're going to put some rhinestones on it, because that's what Donna does. She sticks rhinestones on everything. There we are. So there is my card. Extremely simple to make. Extremely simple. Choose your DSP. Then choose 2 coordinating colours to go with it. So because we've got lovely lipstick and like all sorts of colours going on in there, but I wanted to pick out the white and I wanted to pick out the black. So that's kind of why I've used that as a contrast. And you could make a whole rack of these with different colour DSPs. So just go mad, find your DSP, then find your contrasting colours, and then away you go. Thank you for joining me, and I'll be back again at some time in the next couple of days with my final project. The 31st of January is the final day of the 31 Days Craft Challenge, and I'm going to go out with a bang. I will see you all again soon. Bye bye.